Hello, everyone. This is Ron with episode 9 of my full playthrough of Silent Hill, and we see here that I am still in the sewers. If you recall, I came down here last time. Um, Going to be exploring some more of the sewers and maybe moving on past that. Um, just for frame of reference, it's actually been some time since I actually recorded my last episode. So do take a little bit just getting used to where I am and what I'm doing. Running around, running into things a lot. Um, we have that really unsettling, unsettling noise going on. Don't know what that's coming from. I don't think I ever exactly find out. But if you recall last time, I finally got the sewer map. Here I go, just checking over my stuff. For some reason, the hunting rifle didn't have any rounds loaded in it. I get that taken care of, and continue going to the sewers. I do some backtracking and just kind of general looking around as I go through the sewers. Um, from what it seems like while playing this part, it seems like this whole sewer section is kind of where the game is transitioning towards the I want to say like the latter half, but I'm not even sure what the official halfway point of the game is. But like this is definitely what that area feels like. It's just sort of I'm going from I'm heading towards some sort of climax, and we've had the stuff with the other world and Dahlia and the church and that happen. But right now, Harry's trying to get to the lake to get his daughter, and part of the sewers is exploring in here. I think this little section here of the sewers I came into last time and grabbed some emerald stuff, but I did not have the map, so I didn't know where everything was in relation. Now I do, so I'm just making sure I explore as much as I can and check everything out. But this part, there is generally just a lot of running, a lot of checking. See, I went down that hallway. I think that's where I came in. Now I have to go to continue with my progress, continue actually getting through the area. Use the sewer key that I found last time. And then that noise there, got some enemies about. I think it's just some cockroaches. Yeah, I got three of them things. Those things are really, really annoying. But here's this ladder, heading up and out. Wow, Harry is slow going up ladders. But this is some higher up part. We still have that odd moaning noise. Don't know exactly where that's coming from. And I was just checking my healing items there. I still have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch of first aid kits. Yeah, and that moaning is actually really, really creepy. Just cause, just cause it just happens. I don't think we ever actually see where that's coming from. It's just something that's in the background. Oh yeah, here I get attacked, and I have a hard time tracing it. It's one of the weird like lizard things I've been fighting. I decide to not get too hung up in trying to fight it and just continue on my way exploring. And then there we had some of that rubble. This is typical of the exploration of this game. I know I may have mentioned how like it's kind of neat that like your map updates and things get blocked off, but seriously, I'm not gonna be able to go there just don't put it on the map, but I don't know. Might just be my attitude since then. See, here's one of these lizard things. But basically, I have to go down this hallway here. And then I think at this point, yes, we have seen the thing where the town is being pulled into darkness. I think this is during like some sort of like extended transition sequence, because I remember wandering around in the town when it's dark out. See, we got some more of these annoying cockroaches. We'll have those unsettling background noises. And then even though, I mean, I know I've mentioned it before with the mood atmosphere, things like that really help a lot. It makes you wonder if there is just like something down here. I don't think we ever see anything. I think it's just part of the background, but it really helps make everything just that much more creepy and maintain a good atmosphere. Those lizard things are weird. See, I'm trying to get a good look at them. Like, I am not sure what that is. But regardless, you only really see them down here, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, here's the funny thing. I decided to go the other way to go fully exploring here to see what there is down there. I believe it turns out that I basically accidentally make the right decision. I have to go down here to get something that I need. Which, in hindsight, doesn't really come as that much of a surprise. Especially with these types of survival horror games, they seem to do stuff like this where they make it seem like, oh, exit's just right over here. Nope, you have to go off into the direction that you didn't think you'd have to go, and do a bunch of other stuff. Probably should have seen it coming, but I didn't. But I get all the way back here, eventually. I have this weird, like, keening noise. It's like a screech. It's kind of hurts your ears a little bit. I walk all the way back here, and even though I can't actually see it, I hit X. And oh look, there's a sewer exit key. Turns out I actually need that. And oh, cutscene. Oh no, more monsters. It's a tarp, or a trap, and Admiral Akbar. I tried to run away. I actually picked the wrong direction, so I wind up having to fight these things. All three of them. See, now that's a pain. I was trying to aim at the new one, but it locked onto the old one. And made me shoot him, wasting some ammo and taking some damage. But I get healed up here. That guy, I just run past. Not really up for fighting him. Just say good day to you, sir, and move on. Yeah. Also, Harry takes running headlong into walls pretty well. He just kind of gets around a little bit and goes on his way. He ran into walls as much as this guy. Real life, I'd probably be frequenting the hospital. Well, that big loud banging noise. I think that was some monster showing up to attack me, but I never see it. I just keep going. So we got a whole bunch of these guys here. One gets me, then they're... Oh, to an exit key. I get out of here. Time to head out of the sewers. I believe I'm heading up to the resort area. It's another part of the town. But we got a little save spot there on top of that barrel. Because someone wanted to make sure that if anyone who got through those sewers could write up all their notes about what's been going on this whole time. More slow ladder climbing. Now I am back up in the town. Don't back up in the town area. Don't have a map here, or a map yet anyway. Looks like we got a map there, but I look around. It looks like there's an item back there. So I decide to run and nab that real quick. In this ruined building. And then, oh look, there's even more items. Yeah, and then in this area, there's actually some important, side stuff that you can do that determines the ending you get. And I do some of that. We'll be getting up to it shortly here. At this point, I gotta take a look at the map because I can just head I think I have to get to the lighthouse, and I could just head right there if I wanted to. But if I wanted to get like a better ending or something, there's stuff in this area that I can do. So it leads to me running around checking these buildings. I don't remember exactly which one I need to go into in order to do what I need to do to get a better ending. I'm gonna try doing that. However, I'm not going to get too caught up in it. If I can get those endings, great. If not, I'm not going to worry about too much. I'm just concerned with finishing the game more than anything. When I played this game originally, I did actually do the things to get the best ending you could. Not one of the hidden joke endings. And in fact, that's something that I haven't talked about with this series. This game, one of the endings is like this joke ending where it turns out where Harry Mason gets abducted by UFOs, and it turns out everything is done by UFOs. And this joke ending actually becomes a bit of a running theme throughout the series. I think at least I know for a fact that at least the first three, they have these joke these alien endings in which the characters get abducted by UFOs or just like silly things happen rather than they're so interesting because they lend some they lighten some of the impact of these games. It's just like all this weirdness and craziness. Oh, it was just UFOs. In this game, Harry Mason was abducted. I think in Silent Hill 2. Um, what happens is like Harry Mason, not Harry Mason, is it James? Is his name? He's the protagonist of Silent Hill 2. I think there's actually like technically like a couple of joke endings in that one, because there's one in Silent Hill 2 where he can find this room where there's a dog at this control panel that's been controlling everything, and then there's another one where Harry Mason comes out of a UFO and they ask where his daughter is. But here we got this cutscene, and there's Kaufman, and Harry saves him, shoots the monster off of him. This whole cutscene here is actually side content. You don't have to do this. You don't have to save Kaufman, but if you save him, it lets you get a better ending. He shows up. In the finale of the game.
Are you okay?
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
And Kaufman's like, I guess so.
But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner.
He doesn't really. They don't really seem
So how'd it go? Did you find a
too
way
concerned
out?
about the fact that Kaufman just got attacked by a monster and almost died.
Not yet. How about you?
And I guess apparently they're finding a way out, even though Harry Mason has totally just been looking for his daughter this whole time, but whatever.
This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now.
Yeah, first mention of that at all.
If they come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
And then Harry Mason, being a true weirdo.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
Nope. And he just walks out. Like Harry Mason at no point thinks to maybe stop him and ask any more questions. Perhaps go, hey, wait a minute, where the hell you going? Nope. Harry Mason's content with asking him one question, getting a quick no, and then that being the end of it. But I explored this area a little bit. I believe there's a couple items. Oh yeah, this here, that sign. I think that sign says Funk Tour, but looks like it may say something else that I don't wanna repeat. Can't really tell due to the bad PS1 textures if it is indeed Funk Tour or not. But would be kind of funny if they managed to sneak that by the censors. But just an interesting little tidbit there. No, there's this envelope that apparently Kaufman dropped. It's like it's full of stuff. It has a key and a receipt. The key is a number 3 on it, and the receipt has those numbers on it. And being a survival horror game, those numbers are probably to a safe. Because for some reason, people always just seem to put their safe combinations on random bits of paper that, of course, your character is able to find. Now, running around out here during these parts is really dangerous. There's actually a lot more enemies. It's more of those disturbing ape things. And see, I turn the light off there because, as I mentioned earlier, in these dark sections, having the light on actually attracts enemies to you. But if you turn it off, which causes you to be able to escape them, you can't look at the map. So it's always a pain. Now, right now, I decided to head over to the inn because I have that key and that's number 3 on it. typically the only keys you see with numbers on them are, keys at hotels and such. So I figure if I see the inn on the map, decide, well, let's head over there, see what's up. Yeah, then I have to find my way here. See, here I run up here and I'm kind of trapped a little bit, I think. So I wind up actually taking out an enemy. The other ape guys actually aren't too tough, but they are just a huge pain in terms of general combat. Yes, I don't even get that. Like for those buildings, it's just like, oh, the lock is jammed, the door can't be opened. Like when you're in these outside parts, the other buildings don't have that. If you can't go in them, you just can't go in them. And then here's the entrance to the actual little inn area. But I head in here. Oh, it's locked apparently. But now I have to check the doors of the inn to find the one that my key goes to. And the doors are labeled, but I just want to make sure that I do a full check of everything. So use the coffin key number 3. And this is his room, apparently. So I start checking around, seeing if I can find anything. Got a health drink there. Nobody inside. Thank goodness. Nothing behind the shower curtain in the bathtub. See, it takes me a little bit. But the shelf, you can push it. Something it's too small to reach right now. Doesn't really seem too small. And I don't know why not just maybe lift up the floorboards or use any one of the tools that Harry has at his disposal that could probably rectify the situation. I don't know. I apparently have to find some item. However, I double checked this room just to make sure. I finished checking this area, and then I decided time to go save and wrap this up here. I don't think any of these doors actually open. I even make sure I check the cars too with their strange hexagonal wheels. Now, the office door is just locked. It's not jammed and can't be opened. So I'm thinking probably gonna be getting in there at some point. But I need to find whatever I need. I need to find whatever I have to get to open that one, or not open, get that one key from the hole in the floor. But I come back in here and check again just to make sure, because I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything I could possibly need. can't think of anything. I basically decide to head out and wrap this up here. Got that strange ape thing chasing me. But I decided to head back to the save point in the bar. Also, despite it's dark, it's still snowing out. Although, oddly enough, even though it's snowing, and clearly has been snowing for some time, still no snow accumulated on the ground. Either it's rather warm out, or this is very, very light snow. Possibly a combination of both. But I got headed back to the bar, which is, well, you've seen, it's called Annie's Bar. And so with getting in here, that'll pretty much be wrapping up of this. So thank you for watching episode 9, and kudos to everyone who's been sticking this out the whole time. Really appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for episode 10, which will be up in a couple days. And of course, as usual, like the video, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. So, as usual, thank you very much for watching. Really hope to see you in episode 10 and throughout all the rest of episodes. And thanks, and see you next time.